Enemy cruisers sunk.
Hello, I am Fresh Potato back with another video, and today, well, let's get to it. We're gonna be the backline Betty, okay? And I can hear every content creator, every CC yelling, okay? They're yelling at me for saying this nonsense. Hey, if you're gonna backline Betty, you do it the right way, right? And we're gonna do it the right way here. We are in the Collingwood, and all of a sudden the Collingwood has become one of my go-to ships. This is a really good ship, guys. This is a really good ship, okay? I know it's kind of weird or just ridiculous coming from me after the video I've made of this ship, talking really negative about it, but we're going to line up the Nagato there. We got a decent hit. We're going to end up with a good amount of damage, right? A good amount of damage back here dancing around. And on this map is ring, and when you start off in the middle, you will notice that, well, the enemy is broadside right off the bat to you. You are in a decent crossfire, and that's what we're going to do here. We are in a good crossfire. Unfortunately, it's against ships like the California, right? That ship can send me straight to the Shadow Realm if with a lucky salvo. Will it be this one? Of course not. That's why this is a video. Why would I make a video if I die that quick, right? Come on, guys. Use your brains. But hey, we're going to go ahead again. We're going to back up because that's what the backline Betty does. And we're trying to angle, right? We're trying to angle and keep a somewhat of a decent angle. This is the Collingwood again. The armor sucks, right? It's like we're softer than marshmallows here. So that's one of the reasons why it's hard for me to push in with this ship as we get a big hit there on the Nagato. And again, we are in a very good crossfire. And these guys are just coming, they're just sailing around, coming along. And again, we're down here at the low tier, so some of these players are kind of new, so they don't know about the angling thing. But hey, we're going to teach them why you need to angle, right? So we're going to go ahead and line up that Nagato again. Hegel's the Renown, and we know we can get some good hits on that Renown if we are lucky to get our shots off and he is broadside. Again, we slap the Nagato. Okay, we're already at 55,000 damage. And here we go. We're going to line up the Renown. We got that reload booster going, and that's another good thing about the Collingwood. And look at that. We smack the Renown there with 3 citadels, and we are already at 103,000 damage early in the game with this backline Betty stance, right? Stance? Or position. I think position. But anyway, we're going to line up the Renown again. And yes, we send that Renown straight to the Shadow Realm with a couple of big hits there. And yeah. Another good thing about the Collingwood is, of course, the heals. It is a British battleship, and most British battleships come with that big heal, right? But here goes the California again, still broadside, and we're just going to keep them flying, right? We have a somewhat of a fast reload. Another good thing about the Collingwood, right? The reload, pretty good, pretty fast. And another thing about another good thing about the Collingwood, it has really big shells. Okay, these shells are, I think, slightly bigger than the Nelson. Okay, because remember, guys, the Nelson and the Collingwood, basically the same ships, except for the guns, right? Except for the guns. And I think more people need to start playing and paying attention to this ship, right? Paying attention to this ship. It had a lot of bad or negative reviews coming from people like me, okay, in the past. But I'm telling you right now, this ship, when you play it the right way, can cause a lot of damage, right? But you do have to stay at a somewhat of a distance here because, again, of the really, really weak armor of it. It's not like the Nelson. The Nelson has that side plating, I believe, where you can angle properly, angle the right way, and you can survive and take some hits somewhat as long as they don't target you through the nose. But with the Collingwood, well, we don't have that side plating, right? I don't think we do. I'm going to have to check, so maybe someone can correct me, but the Collingwood's very, very weak armor, man. Very, very weak armor. Anything can pin this thing or penetrate the armor. That's why, again, we have to stay at a good distance. I'm telling my Fubuki friend to get back. We don't need to lose you now just because you're hungry to torp these battleships. Get out of there. Get to a safer distance, right? Get to a safer distance. So here we go. We're lining up the California superstructure, and that looked pretty good. That was okay. Again, we're at 124,000 damage, and we are backing up, right? That's like the theme of this video, is the backup routine, right? The old backline Betty. And I am not going in there to fight against a California. I'm not going to win that fight, right? I will not win that fight against a California with this type of armor. But hey, here goes the Icarus trying to sneak in here. Okay, most likely, I don't know if their torps can reach us. This is low tier. I'm not familiar with the Icarus at the moment. Okay, but he's gonna smoke up. Good for him. And there goes our Fubuki friend. Dies ridiculously, right? Ridiculously. Come on, destroyer players. You guys, come on. You gotta preserve your life. You have to survive. You gotta play smart. You don't always have to go in torping people. You know, if you put yourself in a position to just spot, you will notice battleships and the enemy will sail to you, and you can just sit back and torp them, right? Sit back and torp them. You don't even have to use your gun sometimes, especially if you're a torp boat. You want to stay as concealed as possible. But here we go. We take a big hit from the California. Not really big, but he did knock out one of our turrets there. Not what I want. But we're going to go ahead and heal for no reason. I don't know why I did that, right? But hey, we're still backing up. We're located, and now we're spotted at the same time. So we know that maybe torps are on the way. So I'm going to try to change directions here. Maybe go forward a little bit. Also get my guns back in the fight. I want to keep lining this California up. So here he goes, about 15 kilometers away. He sees us, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and try to line up another superstructure shot there. Let's see what we can do. Will this be a big hit? Because we do need it. Yes, that's a decent hit on that superstructure. We needed that. Here goes the Leon. And the Leon, again, maybe a new player, because they're going to give us some juicy broadsides in the coming minutes, and we are going to take full advantage of it, right? Full advantage of it. Here comes another California salvo. Luckily, we were backing up. Looks like he's beginning to shoot HE, probably getting frustrated. I think this is a experienced player here in the California. But unfortunately, they're too far. It's a California. Right? California is supposed to be accurate anyway, regardless. So, yeah. Anyway, we know we're still spotted, and we're trying to adjust here now. I'm going to switch directions, anticipating torpedoes, right? You have to anticipate torpedoes. There's two destroyers around here somewhere. What are they doing? Who knows? Who cares? Here goes a salvo from the Leon, and luckily for us, that didn't get us more on our broadside or more on the Citadel, because that would have probably killed us. But here we go. Again, we got a decent hit. We are at 148,000 damage. Where is my friends, right? Where is everyone? Well, everyone is up there in the A and the B cap. Looks like everyone is gathering at the B cap for a meeting. I don't know what. Maybe I should head over there and join in, right? Only feels that easy, but we got a good hit on the California there. And yeah, we're just chipping away. We did switch to HE. Maybe I should have did this a long time ago. Give me a break. Okay, I'm kind of having a good time here, just chipping away at this guy. Here he goes again, another decent salvo on his part. Now we're going to shoot HE, and now our buddies are, I guess, finally getting involved here. Trying to yoink. Okay, will they yoink? We got a fire, much needed fire. I'm pretty sure he's going to damage control that, right? Is he? No, he's gonna burn. Yeah, let him burn, I guess. But our damage is ticking up because he's on fire. Will they yank it from us? Yes, they will. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna line up the Leon with our HE again. We have some pretty good HE shells because, again, this is a British battleship. British battleships have really good HE. Most of them. Really good HE. But that's if you're using what? Nelson? I am not using Nelson. Okay, I am not using Nelson. I'm using Cunningham because I need as much accuracy as possible in this thing because, again, our turrets, well, we only have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns, right? 6 guns on 3 turrets. But here we go. We're going to switch back to AP. And here we go. That, like I said earlier, that Leon is going to give me what I want. And that's some juicy broadsides here. We're going to hit them there. Big chunk there. Now we're at 182,000 damage. Yep, backline Betty. But now it's time to push in, right? Now we're pushing in. We're not the backline Betty no more, right? How the tables have turned. But here we go. We're going to line them up. Can we get that kill? No, we're not. Are they going to yank it from us? Yes, they will. The life of a battleship main. You get everything yanked from you sometimes, or yoinked. Yanked or yoinked? It's yanked. But hey, we're gonna pop our sonar. I forgot we even had one of those. Sometimes I forget. Okay, when I'm playing battleships with those things, sonars, or what is the other one? Radar. I forget from time to time. But luckily we popped it there. We were able to spot those torps ahead of time or in time. And here we go. Now we're going for our 200K. Can we get it here? No. This is where the potato nonsense gets involved. I am now thirsty for 200K, and I am going to try way too hard to get it, right? So here we go. We're going to sell in here. Here goes my opportunity again. Right here, all I have to do is land this shot. We're going to take it. We got the HE, but unfortunately, he dodged. He dodged, but hey, there goes the Icarus. The Icarus is closer. Our secondaries is getting involved now. We're waiting for this reload. We're trying to get to that 200K in a Collingwood of all ships, right? Of all ships, the Collingwood. We have a 200K opportunity, but the Icarus is taken out. Now we have another shot opportunity at the Mahan, but there it is. No, we chipped him, and then they yoinked the kill. And we finish with 198,000 damage. I wanted 200K so bad. Oh, man. But it happens like that sometimes. You know, you can't beat yourself up too much. Okay? I was yelling at myself, well, obviously, but, you know, hey. Maybe next time. But yeah, there it is. Collingwood. Collingwood, really growing on me. And look, we didn't even get top of the leaderboard in base XP. Okay, what was that Jarvis doing? Oh, I don't know. But we ended up second on the leaderboard in base XP with 2754. Not fair. Not fair at all, right? That's not right. But looks like, whoa, well, look, that Jarvis got a six-pack. Well, there you go. That explains everything. Congratulations to the Jarvis player. You did a good job there. Wow, nice. Nice. I only finished with 1 kill, but hey, we got the damage, right? Backline Betty doing our job. We sat in the middle of the map, and we did what we were supposed to do, and that's take advantage of the broadsides of ships trying to push in. And yeah, I think we did a good job of that. I know, like I said, everyone is probably yelling at me saying, hey, don't promote backline bettying, right? Bettying? Yeah. Guys, don't backline betty. It's not what you want to do. Only do that if you're a professional like me. Okay? Professional backline betting. And here goes the build. We got Cunningham. We have Celiacs for extra damage on our AP shells. And of course, Iachino to also help and boost that accuracy. Yes. The Collingwood. The Collingwood of all ships. Almost got a 200K. Yeah, but that was a good game. Guys, tell me what you think. I know a lot of you don't even want to touch this ship with a 10-foot pole. You guys want to stay away from it. It's all about the Nelson when it comes to these two ships. I'm telling you, the Collingwood, is pretty good when you play it the right way. Yes, the Collingwood. Speaking of that, I'm going to hop off of this and I'm going to go back to World of Warships Legends and play my hybrid battleships, and I might even jump into Collingwood again. But tell me what you think, and thanks for watching.
Enemy cruiser sunk.